Hello everyone. Well, it's rubbish weather again and we thought, what shall we do? We've got loads to do outside and you can't do it. So we thought, well, we could do with putting on a bit of weight. So, my God, if only. We could do with putting on a bit of weight, so we thought we're making it a Victoria sponge or a sandwich. I don't know what they call it, but we know what it is. Now, we've done this before and we did it in the air fryer. I think it works all right in there, but what we thought today, if you can hear a rumbling in the background, we've switched the main oven on. I can feel the hairs on my back standing up. It's frightened me to death, the amount of power it uses. But we thought what we'll do the full mixture and we'll put half in the air fryer and half in the oven. We might end up just eating half a cake. So what we've done, we've got the weight of the eggs. Now I know what the answer is, but I'm going to check it. Right, we've got 4 eggs there, and 4 eggs weighs 256 grams. And then we've got half butter and half margarine, and that's the butter. And that weighs 128 grams, and that weighs 128 grams. And then we've got 256 grams of caster sugar and 256 grams of self-raising flour. Now, it is dead simple, but usually before we did 2 eggs, 4 ounce, 4 ounce, but this is the way it's done. Apparently, you weigh the eggs and just match that up to it. So we'll start beating that now, and well, we'll see how we go, won't we? First job. Oh, don't dare I'm holding it. Oh, never mind. First job, get the butter in there. Now this is room temperature, because obviously it gets a bit hard, doesn't it? So we'll put that in there. Don't want to waste any, that costs a fortune. I've got to try and hurry up because I can hear that cooker spinning now, all the money it's using up. Then I've got half of the way to the eggs in margarine. That'll do. There's the one-armed washer upper. And we'll put the caster sugar in.
I can hear the electric meter.
I can hear. I don't think it is the electric heater actually. I think it's my heart pounding. Fear of the cost. Anyway, I'll bring you back. We're going to mix that. I will show you, but it means I've got to move the camera because my unless I do it here. Oh no, I can do it here. Hang on, I've got it plugged in the wrong plate. Usually I take this away, don't I? Oh, I want the beater. Just put the bowl over there, the old lot.
Put it there.
Yeah, that's all right. Right, just for a start, on the slow speed. It's fast on the slow speed. I do this, Wendy's going to tip one egg in at a time till we've got all 4 eggs in the mix.
Scrape it off that side there, use the worst. Can't see that bit. Is that right? That's it today. Scrape it off the side.
That looks really fluffy.
It does, it looks good.
Yeah.
It does look pretty good. It feels quite light. I don't know how I can tell with just this, but
No, I'm talking about your backside.
yeah, so am I. It won't, the backside won't be light after eating all this cake, for God's sake. Hey, I'll be breaking all the chairs. Right, let's see how that.
You're gonna-
I'll do it a little bit more. Right, now we're going to sieve the flour into the bowl bit by bit. Are you going to do that? You want to do this? It's my toy. Oh, go on. Go on, I'll let you sieve it in. But it's my toy, this is. You're in the way, you see, ain't you?
sorry.
That's what happened to me. You're the wrong.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Do
let me
this.
hold this.
I can do it with this hand.
Can you?
Uh-uh.
Oh, make sure you're holding it over. Yeah, come on then.
Yeah, ain't there yet.
No, you're not. I can't wait to get started.
2 people to make a cake.
I
It's
know.
good, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I'm not eating it on my own.
Right. You ready?
Yeah,
Shall
go
I do
on.
it from here now?
Yeah, go on.
1.
Oh, I'm shooting up the
Buttering.
wall. Yeah, go on. You'll have to put some in and then lift it up. As in, I'll lift it up so.
Tiles.
Yeah, it's gone all up the wall now. Go on then. Go on, do a load. Go on, keep going. Load. Put load. You can go down a bit if you want. Down? It's only while I'm doing this.
Making
That's
it.
it. Go on then. Oh, I put it on too fast.
I think you should just move
Yeah,
it from the
scrape
edge.
I tell you, I should have done it by hand for a start.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an idiot. This
Oh,
is
well,
what you do,
You'll
isn't
have to
it?
clean the tiles.
Surely the tile cleaner cleans the tiles.
I don't think it matters, does it? It's just the tiles are.
I'm flicking it all over the place again. Right, off we go again.
Right, I'll let you
Hang
do
on.
some of that first.
Right, you may as well put it in
Yeah?
there. Yeah, go on. Oh, you nearly
I
tipped
nearly
the
did
top.
it.
That siev's brilliant, isn't it? I like playing it. You'll have to tip it a little bit to near the edge,
Oh.
though. That's it, you've got it.
That's it. Well done.
Nice and steady. edge.
Yeah. That looks a
You'll
good.
have to do it.
It looks a
It
good
falls over, look. That does look good.
airy cake. No, not airy as in.
Not an airy biker cake.
Hold on.
I used to be an airy biker. But it weren't a cult sort of thing. I was just too lazy to get my hair cut. There's not much change, really. It is wet, I think that'll do, don't you?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'll do it a little bit longer, I think. And I'll put your hair dryer on.
Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot to put the
Yeah.
air fryer on.
No, hair dryer.
Yeah.
It's alright.
Remind me because I want to plug
Yeah.
the fridge.
Oh, well, no.
Right. Let's get the air fryer on. Get it on
Warm.
bake. Just put it on bake. Just for a few minutes, I think I'll do. 5 minutes will be plenty.
Yeah, I think that just needs a little bit longer, I would
so
say. Just
while
so
that's
it's-
warming up, just put a bit more. There we go.
Have you shown them the tiles?
Look where it went on the tiles.
Look.
That was Wendy, look. That weren't me. Look. Oh, at least the flour, putting the flour in was fairly painless. Still managed to get it up the wall. Anyway, I'll bring you back when the cooker's warmed up. Right, all we've got to do now is divide the mixture into two, but we think there may be a little bit too much here. I'm in the way, aren't I?
Go this side.
Well, this mixture looks pretty good, but not that I know anything about it.
Do you want to go that side? It might be easier.
I don't know. Let's try it.
Oh, I'm sure I've seen people do this.
Yeah, we know
before.
how to do it for a cake in a tin, don't we? Well, I don't, but most people do.
I just want to see how you do it.
See if I can get this all over the place.
Straighten it up first and see how it rolls.
There's every chance I could miss. Now, there's a bit left in here. Let's just see what that looks like. We're a bit suspicious that there might be too much mixture.
Did say what size do I really? I don't know.
No,
I don't know. It's
I think it's going to...
It's exactly the same. You can have the one with the hole in it.
Now, as I say, we'll have one in the air fryer, one in the oven,
right.
and we'll see how they go.
And it's got
Right,
to
so
go in pretty quick.
they're about ready now, so
Yeah.
we'll get these in the oven and in the air fryer, and I'll bring you back. Right, let's get this in the oven. 160, 25 minutes, half an hour. Let's get it in.
I bet it's burning the dust off the cooker.
This cooker's not been used for a while. Right, look at that fat belly in the glass. Good grief. I don't believe, who was that? Who was it? It weren't me, I'm sure. I don't know who that was. There we go. Now we know we know that's hot because I touched it with my finger. Right, let's put this in here. Stand behind me, Wendy, so I can't get in. That's the idea. Right, we're going on bake. 160. I think it going the wrong way. Look, I think we'll go the full half hour and we'll keep an eye on both of them, and then I can show you what we've got, where we've got to. Right, I'll bring you back. Right, I brought you back. It's had its full time. I didn't want you to miss the beeps.
That one stopped as well.
Right, so they both had half an hour, haven't they?
Yeah.
That looks really light. It's spongy,
Look.
look. Oh, and look, that's all right, isn't it?
Put in again. Let me have a look. I weren't ready. Yeah, that looks ready, doesn't it? That one's ready. That looks done. Ready.
Let's get this on here.
Right.
I'm getting in my
Now.
own way. I'm getting in my own way again. Let's move the camera. Right. There we go. You can see now. Get this lifted out.
I think it's turned out better without the crisp plate.
Yeah, I've not had the crisper plate in.
Yeah, I think it's...
Because we've gone on bake, so the
Yeah.
heat's at the bottom, so...
I know it's
don't
got that
Has that
swirl
one
and
worked out
crack,
better, do you think?
but you can't help that because of the
Yeah, let's see if it
intense
goes
heat.
flat now. But that seems okay.
Yeah.
It does seem alright, so... The other one's not ready yet,
Right,
though, is
let me
it?
have a go with this one now. I want to
Hang on,
stabber.
I can't
It's a
show you,
pot.
can I? Let's have a look. I'll have to take you out of there.
Yeah,
Come on.
take it out. Are you ready?
Where's that fat bloke in the house? What's he doing there? I don't like this reflective glass. I'll have to do something
Right.
about that.
It don't look as coloured, does it? Should
what's
really
that?
took it out the... Hold on. Ah, it's on. It's still a bit...
Well, leave it then.
I think it
shove
is,
it,
isn't
shove
it?
it back in for the eagles. You've got it right on the
Yeah,
edge,
well-
but does it matter?
I think it's still...
Put it in the middle.
Because it rot. I think it still needs a bit more. I do, look. I don't know if you can see.
Yeah, just about.
There, just a bit.
Just reflecting the light in, but
That surprised me.
well, it ain't ready yet, so we'll have to bring you back when it's ready.
Yeah.
I'll get that one out, get it on a tray. Right, we've got this cake out and turned it over, and it looks as though it's actually burnt a little bit right in the middle.
It's
But
not
then
bad.
that's hardly anything, though,
No.
is it? But it feels.
It does feel better than...
It feels fine, that
Then-
does. If you stand it that way
yeah.
up on the tray, it might be a bit flatter.
Yes, I'll do it with my hot
Yeah,
hand.
you do it. Your
Yeah.
asbestos blooming
Ooh,
fingers. Now you want to
Like
stand it
that?
the other way,
You
so
sure?
well, so it flattens it off a bit, if anything. Does it matter?
I
I
don't
don't
want
know.
anyone to come and see a burnt cake.
Nobody's coming here, are they? For God's sake, well, they won't
I
be.
hope they do. To eat this frigging cake.
Right,
There.
we go.
There's that one.
So that's the first one done.
Well, at
That's
least
in
we
the
ain't gone
air fryer.
market. We know which one.
We know which one has
But
been in the
I
air
think
fryer.
it's turned out
That's
better.
turned out all right.
I do.
I think it has.
The size of it.
I'm not eating that. People keep touching it. Anyway, we'll bring you back. Right, this cake's done now, so let's get it out the oven.
Well, I've checked it, but you was spending a penny.
Spending a penny.
Yeah.
I've been round the shop for some jam. £2.55 for Hartley's jam. Oh God, I said
Trouble
to
is,
the
I've
girl
got-
round the shop, that's
Got stab
expensive.
marks.
Yeah, I've been stabbing it because we weren't sure.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'll moan about the jam
Anyway.
in a bit. Notice my new Gino, what's his
I think
name?
this is Gino now.
Gino, I've got my cap on. Is that his name? Hey, I tell you what, that looks good. It looks good, doesn't it? Let's have. Oh,
Let's
hey,
have a
that's
feel.
soft, isn't it? Yours is hotter than mine.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's just come
We'll
out
have
the
to
oven.
wait and
Right,
see.
we'll let them. They both
it's
look. They
got-
both look all right.
Mine's
So-
fatter.
Is it fatter?
I think
Well, I
so.
think it is. Look, yeah, it's a bit deeper. Look,
do it
get
from
down
here.
here.
Do it from here.
I can't get because of the light.
Oh,
Let's have a look. It is, but not a lot. They both look pretty. Oh, it is deeper. Flat is flatter. You're right, it is. Look, if you come back a bit, you can see that the one in the oven is definitely risen more than the other one.
But to me, I would have put it on higher than 160, but it's a big cake.
Yeah.
So is it that, you know, do you have to have it on a low temperature because it's got to cook slowly? I don't know.
We'll see where it's
I think I'd have had it on 180 on.
Yeah, I think we need to get it, let it cool down for a good while, get it finished off, then we'll taste it.
Yeah.
Just so we know before the time goes all wrong. As you can see, it's gone off again, look. It's been on almost an hour and a half, that cooker, and it's used 1.2 kilowatt, and I set this to 33 pence. So the high wattage is 2,790, so that's a good 800-900 watt more than the Cosori runs at. So I set it 33 pence, and it costs about 42.5 pence, which I don't know. It's a lot more
turn
than.
it off though.
No, just pulled it out, so it should be all right.
Oh, right, well.
Anyway, it cost 42 pence, nearly 43 pence, we could say, for an hour and a half. So it's not the end of the world. Is the cake better? We're not sure. I'll come back to you about that. But I thought I'll mention this before I go and forget. Right, the cake's not cold, but it's cooling down a bit. So what we're going to do, put the jam on this side. Oh, it's runny enough.
I thought that. It's quite runny, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is. It's not thick.
No.
I want a decent layer of jam. Let's have a look what that looks like. I'll tell you what, I think I mentioned, but I had to nip round the shop for the raspberry jam. £2.55, mate. I nearly fainted.
I'd like to know whose birthday it is.
I said to her,
You're supposed to have put some on this, as you
yeah,
know.
all right, I will do in a minute. I said to her, £2.55 for jam. I said, when I was a kid and you come home at dinner, they used to give you bread and jam because it was cheap. It ain't cheap now, is it? She says, no, not much, is it? I says to her, it ain't good enough. I says, mind you, here I am moaning about the price of the jam, but it ain't going on my jam sandwich, is it? It's going in my Victoria sponge I've been cooking. And she says, get out. She did. She did say that. It would have been funny if she had though, wouldn't it? But I says, I'm as bad as all the others, ain't I? I'm complaining about the price of everything. And here I am putting in my Victoria sponge. So, well, she did say to me, you look like you need building up a bit. No, she didn't say that either. Oh dear. Right. Which bit we're going on the top? I forgot now. Your soft bit. We think this is softer, don't we? But we're not sure. Yeah.
It is,
Well, that's all right. We'll put that one on the top. Right. Oh, there we go.
That's a birthday cake.
I know.
And then,
We just got to find somebody with a birthday now. If it's your birthday, let me know. Mind you, by then I probably have ate the cake. So we're putting that on now.
yeah, I'm moving that away. Yeah, you can do. Might as well. And then it's
Right, so we
It's
don't use my
one done.
posh sieve, we use
just
this
a little-
sieve.
just, I don't know. Oh,
Oh God, it's lumpy.
let me tell-
It's all right.
that's enough. Isn't it? That's it. Don't want to waste it.
I won't worry about wasting a bit of icing sugar, and it's £2.55 for the jam.
Well, I think that's turned into a good cake.
It is
That's
a good
enough.
cake. It's
Yeah.
had the great holes in it where you stabbed it, look.
Oh.
I'll have to put some candles on it. Right. Well, I'm going to hold it up to the camera. I hope I don't drop it. But, hang on. Let's change the camera up here, look, so we can see. There we go. There you are, look. Oh, I think that's worked out pretty well. It's quite a thick cake, look. And actually, the bit in the oven is a little bit thicker. So,
Down a bit.
Right, well you can see, you get
That's
the idea.
it.
You get the idea, look, there it is. Right, well we're happy with that. Well, we all know we haven't tasted it
You're
yet,
supposed
but
to cut it.
I've got to pack up now because we've got to start cooking the tea. Right. If you've enjoyed that video, please like and subscribe. And if you'd like to comment, I'll get back to you, but no doubt I'll be getting back to you anyway when I cut a lump out of it. But we'll let it cool down a little bit more. But I've got to get on with my tea. Right, I know that this is a Victoria sponge that we've just made because the weather's not been fantastic. But we've done this half in the air fryer and half in the cassoulet.
Oven. Air fryer.
Oh, we're going to tell him. When we let the cat out the bag. No, that's all right. I don't know whether you'll be able to tell, but the oven one rose a little more. Anyway, that's another video. We're just going to slice it up now because we've not tried it. And I thought I'll stick this on the end of the video. If anyone wants to cut a piece, I'll tell you what though, I'm not going to let her taste it. You're going to have to wait for the next video. That's the only way, isn't it? Hey, is this how it works? I've no idea. Oh dear.
Well,
Yeah,
it broke the knife.
let's hold a bit up and let's see.
Is it live?
Hey, that looks all right, doesn't it? That looks all right. Right. Well, you'll have to watch the video then, see what it tasted like. Well, it's the day after now, and I think you can see for yourself what the cake tasted like, can't you? Now, this is me clever photography, look. I've got to do what Ava says or I'll be in trouble. Look, this is what you do apparently. But look at that. That cake was gorgeous. And if you remember, the top half was done in the main oven and the bottom half in the cassoulet. Now, they're both nice, but that top one is really light. Definitely better in the oven. You can't say any other. Bit more to cook, but is it worth it? It depends what you want to do because the cake was gorgeous, but yeah, look. Well, you can just see how nice it was, look. This is one day after. Every time I walk by, it winks at me. I just can't resist it. That was lovely. Definitely the best cake we've done. So, here you are. Have one more look because we're off now. Right. If you've enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe and share, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.